Lynx girls look to dominate again as they whooped up on Humboldt the last home match. And this week we'll have Clear Lake. Clear Lake is leading in 5 different categories in the NCC, being field goal attempts, field goals made, field goal percentage. They're tied for first in free throw percentage, so we got to keep them off the line for sure. And along with that, they have 919 total points next to our girls' 670 total points within the span of 14 games total. The Clear Lake girls are 13-1, while our girls are 8-6. So it'll be a tough one tonight, but with the Lynx stand all off on the roof, we should get the job done. I'll be Hank Ambrose. Back to you after tip-off.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Webster City and Lynx basketball. Tonight we welcome the Clear Lake Lions in a North Central Conference matchup. Webster City and the Iowa High School Athletic Association promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athlete and officials in a positive manner. Negative comments directed at athletes, officials, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We appreciate your cooperation in creating a safe and positive game environment. Clear Lake comes into tonight's matchup with an overall record of 13-1 and is 9-0 in the North Central Conference, while the Lynx are 8-6 overall and 5-4 in the conference. And now let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. For Clear Lake, a senior, number 5, Sarah Faber. A senior, number 11, Julia Murfeld. A junior, number 13, Darby Dodd. A junior, 23, Chelsea Hulk. And a junior, number 43, Zoe Fosbender. The Lions are coached by Bart Smith, assisted by Emily Hill and Vernon Johnson. And now for the Lynx. A senior, number 2, Tatum Goings. A senior, number 4, Taylor McKinney. A sophomore, number 10, Kelly Stokes. A senior, number 34, Grace Hoverston. And a senior, number 44, Adelaide Swant. The Lynx are coached by Nicole Mullenbrook, assisted by Craig Signorin and Brad Van Deer. Tonight's officials are Christopher Thomas, Grant Mandernack, and Michael Cayley, all from the Des Moines metro area. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise, and we ask you to please remove your hats as we honor this great country with the playing of our national anthem by the Webster City Lynx Pep Band under the direction of Rachel Dahm.
And we're off with Adley Schwant going up against Chelsea Hulk as Adley Schwant came down with the tip-off. And here's Taylor McKinney to start off the match. Already looking into the atmosphere of the crowd tonight. Nice little pass down to Grace Hoverstein. Oh, and an air ball, but a nice offensive rebound for Schwant. And another offensive rebound for Grace Hoverstein. Another offensive rebound leads to foul. So Schwant will get to the line. That is one thing I took note of pre-game. We have 3 girls taller than the Clear Lake Lions' tallest starting player. That'd be number 23, Chelsea Hulk. Oh. Sadly missed the first one, but if some silence will do some justice, we'll get it in the second. There you go. 1-0. This Clear Lake team is a lot of small ball action as they attempt the most field goals in the game and 3-point attempts in the game. There goes one as Darby throws it up, but that'll be no good. 1-0. Here comes the Lynx in transition. Like I was saying, looking at the atmosphere of tonight's game, we're already beating them majorly as Clear Lake has no student section whatsoever, and the Lynx has got a somewhat decent one tonight, as more will roll around soon. Here comes Taylor on a little cut. Shimmy shake down to the right side, just short of the rim, but Adley Schwant gets her, almost gets another rebound, but throws it off the side of Dodd. Dodd on the turnaround. The Clear Lake Lions starting lineup tonight. We have Sarah Faber, Julia Murfield, Chelsea Hulk, Zoe Fassbender, and Darby Dodd. That'll be the first bucket of the night for Clear Lake Lions. Nice little layup attempt. Here comes Taylor on the double team. They can't get around her. They can't get her to get around them, or what I should say. Taylor on a little bit of ISO action. Drives down. More double teams. Finds Grace from the wing. No rim, no problem. Grace Hoverstein lets it fly. 4-2. Lynx are looking good to start off this match. You're going to need a lot of scoring and even better defense tonight. It's the highest scoring team in the whole NCC we're going up against tonight. It's Dodd passing down to Hulk. Hulk throws it up. That'll be Darby's first assist of the night and Hulk's second field goal. Hoverstein, nice little loft over to Kelly Stokes. Machine Gun Kelly drives down, throws it up. That's an easy layup, 6-4. High scoring already. As 11 will be Julia. Julia finds it down to Sarah Faber. Julia finds Hulk again in the paint. Hulk gets on the board again. Man, they're playing this full court defense very, very tight. Here comes Taylor down. Their seasonal defensive stats for the Clear Lake Lions aren't looking as great as their offensive, as Hulk just comes away with the block. I feel like we're going to be seeing a lot of Chelsea Hulk tonight. Juniors already having a nice game. Another loft down to Kelly. Kelly works her magic. Drive to the right side, finding Tatum, which would have been a nice basket, but she lost it. That's okay. Kelly's using her vision to find Grace. Got the length over her. And Hulk even gets a foul against her, so she's getting on the board in every fashion tonight. Oh, and a pass a little too hard for McKinney as it bounces off left side of her hand, and it's a turnover. So now they find the Dodd, and back to 11. 11 attempts at three. Julia. What a jewel of a shot. Down and in. That'll be three. 6-9. Here comes Kelly up, and another steal. Back-to-back steals on back-to-back turnovers, passing it down. An assist from Darby to Sarah Faber. Sarah Faber finds her way on the board tonight. That'll be Darby Dodd's second assist. Oh, Schwant, nice pass. Pass to assist. Tatum will draw the foul and get to the line. Tatum, first one up. Stayed heavy left. Dodd and Holk are subbed out early. And subbed in will be 35. 35 being Caitlin Vanderpleg and number 25, Jaden Ainley. Both free throw attempts are no good. So the score stays the same, 6-11. Julia passes down to Sarah. Faber don't got it, the fader. Here comes Grace Overstein. She's got the defensive rebound. Passing to a good old buddy, Taylor McKinney. McKinney with a little step back action. There you go. Oh. Shoved to the ground for 35. That was rough. Anyway, we're back to action on the other side of the court. 5 wants a 3. Oh. Sarah's a shooter. Second field goal made for Sarah Faber. That's a 3. Here comes Schwant. Very quick offense. And a block for Vanderpleg. Vanderpleg gets the block. Some drives out to 25. Clear Lake's already got 3 blocks in this first quarter with 2 minutes and near 30 seconds to go. And a drive from Faber. Faber throws it up. Finger roll action. That's her 7th point. Lucky 7. We're going to call a full timeout for the Lynx. Started off hot, but I think we're starting to get it to slip away from us. So far, the Clear Lake Lions have 2 players totaling up to the Lynx score. That would be Chelsea Holk with 6 points and Sarah Faber with 7. And that other 3 just coming from Julia Merrifield. Excuse me. Here's McKinney, gonna inbound the ball down to Leah Kosh. Kosh is subbed in for Tatum. Kelly with the nice little crossover finds Grace in the corner. She wants a 3. Oh, and Taylor McKinney with the offensive rebound. She gets on the board, and she gets the basket, 8-16. I think it was actually more of a number 35 got the defensive rebound, and then Taylor McKinney came away with a little pickpocket steal. Leah Kosh came down and attempted for the block, but they're going to call it a foul. So 35 will go to the line. Vanderpleg. Ooh. Threw it up like she attempted a bottle flip. Tried bringing that trend back. Here comes Vanderpleg on her second attempt. And she gets a second to go, 8-17. McKinney down to Kosh, double team. And she dribbles right by, and a little 3-on-1 action finds Hoverstein. And they stop her. Vanderpleg's got the length to reserve around the court and get him. Here comes Taylor with the Euro step. And travels all the way to China and back with that one, so that's 10-17. Nifty move there. Here comes 15 on the drive. She'll get it, pass it out to 25. Merrifield looking around, finds Faber. Faber with the fader off the top of the rim, clank, as Grace Hoverstein will get her third rebound of the night, defensive-wise. Here comes Miss McKinney. McKinney down, finds Hoverstein. Tight defense. Here's Miller time in the game. And, oh, another rebound for Grace Hoverstein. As we're passing our ball around, it ends up in Taylor's hands. Taylor wants a three. Oh.
Hey, move the ball to the corner. They're not guarding Jenna out there. Move it there. All right.
Shot looked a little soggy and fell left. It seemed as if Taylor maybe put too much crease and fold on the right side of her airplane, and it just ducked down to the left after that shot. Here comes number 5, Faber. Faber with the cross, trying to dribble around Miller. Oh, and Dodd's back in the game. She's going to attempt a three right away, but nothing. Vonderholt gets a rebound, but says no because Kelly gets it. Oh, and double team immediately on Kelly. This team knows how to throw the pressure. Here's Grace for three. Over the top of the rim, but goes right into Taylor McKinney's hands. McKinney with 25 left on the game clock, on the first period bell. Come on, Taylor. Send the cows home. What you going to do? Ooh, little hesitation out to Miller. Miller finds a way to round to Tatum, and the ball's touched every single Lynx lady this possession. Gets it back down to Taylor, the original holder of the ball. With just 3 left, 2, 1, and Kelly for 3. Just over the top. It sailed a bit much. It was a good quarter. We stayed in tight. That's for sure. Your points leaders stayed the same as when Molenbrook called that last timeout. So that last timeout that Molenbrook had called really did come into effect as in terms of scoring, and we got our defense back up. And now it's only a 7-point lead for the Clear Lake Lions, 17-10, as the Lynx will go into the second period, I believe, without the ball. I believe Clear Lake will start the second quarter. I may be wrong, but if I do remember, we started with the tip-off. And we're looking good, but Faber, Hulk, and Vanderpleg are the three-headed dragon of the Lynx, of the Lions, excuse me, over there. So we're gonna have to find a way to contain them. I think what makes this team so good is Clear Lake is always moving their feet. There's not really one player that isn't moving their feet at one time. See, Darby Dodd, she's just confusing them out there. And Darby Dodd gets her own three-pointer of the match. So that'll be her first three-point make. And it's 10-20, just like that. A lot of off-ball movement for the Lions. It's tough to keep it straight with them. Here comes Jenna Miller driving down, using some power, some toughness, some muscle. Too much mustard leads to a field goal attempt missed. Here comes 5, Faber, trying to find a little bit of a fader, but it's off the left side of the backboard, not even the rim. Darby Dodd with the exact same shot last time. No rim, no problem, as it sinks right through for Darby. Darby will get her second three-point make of the game. 10-23, Kelly, a little bit of miscommunication, but finds her in the way of her hands, so let's go, girls. Come on, Lynx. Kenny passes down to Hoverstein, around to Miller. Miller for 3. We're
keep playing, keep fighting, let's go!
We got the good plays. The plays are working. It's just our shots are not falling right now. It'll just come down to if they fall or not. Here comes Faber. Faber is stopped. Good defense. Nice transitional defense from Miller. Miller stops 15. 15 being Allie Malsby. And 25 wants a three. Holy smokes. Jaden Ainley aiming down the sights and scoping a three-pointer, 10 to 26. Everyone wants a three on the line tonight. I ain't lying about it. Here comes Miller down to Taylor. Point goddess. Let's go down to Taylor. Ooh, little dribble move. Confuses Vanderpleg. Vanderpleg didn't know what to do with their legs, and that led to a Taylor McKinney basket. 12 to 26. As Taylor will have the most points scored for our Lynx tonight. So far, it'll be 7 points for her, and 15 gets down. Amesley, nothing. Gets it down and around to defensive rebound for Kelly Stokes. Pass it down to Miller. And Grace Hoverstein on the drive, and you got a little floater action. Get some more smooth talking to that rim to make your shot fall more. Oh! And it goes over the head of Allie Mosby and about knocks out our statistician girls. Olivia Taylor. She's okay, and a substitution is made. You miss the ball, you miss the time, you get out. So 43, which is Zoe Fassbender, is subbed in for Allie Malsby. Here comes Kelly. Kelly finding Leah. Kosh. Oh, Kosh. Flop down hard. Here comes 43, who just checked in the game with the drive. She wants an assist, so she goes up to 25. Travel called. Moved her feet before she moved the ball. That's a no-no. Comes Jenna. Oh. And a double team to Kosh. They're really trying to suck us into that corner, leaving us with the 3-on-1. What's the call? .43, who is just subbed in, will get called on the push. Zoe Fassbender. Comes Kelly, passing it down to Jenna. Got Kelly gonna help her out. Take the handoff right behind her. Here's Kosh. Kosh finding it down to Schwant. There'll be another turnover in this first half, the fourth so far for the Lynx. It's 12 to 26. We're gonna have to rev up the engine in this last half of the half. So let's see what we can do here to end out this quarter. Here comes 11, who was a starter but hasn't gotten much playing time because they've had this lead this whole time. But here comes Kelly. Kelly on the drive. Darby on him. Darby throws it up. Oh, and another block. Another block from Polk. Polk passing it down. Tipped off the fingers, and it'll be a Lion possession, fortunately. Here's Hulk. Hulk passing it down to Faber.
Help onto the second. Here it comes. Up high.
Faber with the drive. Faber with the fabulous finish. Just kidding. Get out of here, Faber. Here comes Taylor with the transition. Looking. No one. So she's going to be stopped. Good defense by the Lions. They've really zoned in on us in this second quarter to play. Here's Taylor. Taylor finds it down in the corner to Grace. Grace to the drive to the opposite direction. Finds Schwant. Schwant hot potatoed it to Kosh and gets down to Tatum, and they're passing it quicker than I can talk, but it finds way back in the hands of Grace Hoverstein. Top of the key, down to Taylor. Taylor receives the screen from Grace with a little fake pass out to Tatum, and she takes it on her own. So it's 14 to 26. Sweet.
Follow the screener high. Help up. Higher.
Faber with a absolute copycat of a move from Taylor. I mean, Taylor literally just did the exact same thing to us, for us. So that's pretty cool. She's a bit of a copycat for that one. Didn't like that little fake that she did there, but okay. Okay. There comes Grace. She wants a little action, so she goes down to Tatum, but Tatum's a little bit short. Caught the ball. We're good. Here's Cash Money passing out to Tatum. Tatum entering around to Taylor. Man, they're not going to let us in on the inside at all, are they? Unless we can get a little ISO. Schwant passing down to Tatum. Tatum finds a way to Grace. Grace, graceful pass out to Tatum in the corner. It's down to Kosh. Kosh getting blocked, and it's off the face of Adley. Oh. Adley got a ball right in the kisser. She's good, though. She's a Lynx lady. She's tough. And that'll be a Clear Lake possession. Ooh, and a little step back from Faber. Oh, and Holt gets the rebound. Not a lot of effort for the Lynx. Double. No bueno. Para el Clear Lake Lions. Here it goes down to Grace. What you gonna do, Grace? Gets it down to Kelly. Is she gonna get it down to someone? Yeah, she does. And she gets it down. Then she gets it down. Then she gets it down. And the ball goes down. A lot of down action.
Hey, Taylor, when she starts dribbling, acting like that, just go.
And Grace will end up on the line, so we're gonna get a little bit of silence. Yep. Grace sunk the first one like a game of Battleship. The old board game. Here's Grace on the second shot. Bounced out the rim. Here comes Faber. Faber's got the moves. I bet she's a dancing machine. Look at her go. Look at her go. Gets around Kelly. She's going to get a layup. Use the backboard for her, and that'll be her 11th point for Faber. Yes'm.
Come get it, Tatum.
Schwant in the corner. Schwant, she's going to do a little bit of driving out to Grace. Grace looking for something. Finds Taylor with a minute to go in this half. Taylor gets it out to Kelly. Kelly for three. Oh, over the rainbow and out of the rim. So it goes straight into the hands of Hulk. With Hulk will get another rebound. Oh, Grace also gets another rebound. Let's go, McKinney. Let's get a score before the half. Let's go. Down to Schwant. 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 Pass it real gently, and it gets in the hands of Faber, so it's another turnover. Faber's got herself 3 steals. Gets it down to Hulk. Oh, gosh. Tatum tried for the rebound, but it went off her hand and out of bounds, so that'll be the Clear Lake Lion possession. 15 seconds to go, and a little loft up to Chelsea Hulk. Hulk looking for something. Finds Faber without hesitation. I mean, that's what I'd give it to, too. And another spin move. Jeez. Darby wants a 3. Oh, my goodness. Darby. Jeez. Holy smokes. Coming into this game, we knew that it would be a powerhouse offense for the Clear Lake Lions, as they got 8 3-pointers to go in the first half. For the Lynx, I mean, we've just been stuck in the 10 so far. It's 15-33. I've been Hank Ambrose, and I'll get back to you right before halftime. this second half of play. Hoverstein drives it down and take it to Tatum. Tatum finds herself getting to Schwant, and everyone's getting involved so far. Some of the halftime leaders of the first half would be the Clear Lake Lions having Darby Dodd hitting 3 3-pointers. She's having 9 points this game, along with number 11 being number 5 being Sarah Faber having 11 points, and number 23 Chelsea Hulk having 6 points and 5 rebounds so far, as Grace Hoverstein also finds herself having 5 rebounds. She's leading the Lynx in that category, and Taylor McKinney is leading her way with 7 points. Not a lot of assists for the Lynx tonight. Just a lot of like ISO dribbling and getting around the defenders. Meanwhile, on the other hand, it's the exact opposite story with Clear Lake Lions. They got themselves a lot of setting their feet and just shooting beyond the arc and getting to sink in, but they got some layups along the way too. Here comes Adley Schwant with an offensive rebound of her own, getting her points up on the board. Yes'm, 17 to 34.
High on it, Adley, high on it.
Number 33, ankle breaker leads to a 2-pointer, 17-36. Zoe Fassbender for the Clear Lake Lions is the only line that didn't get on the box score of the first half. Talking points, rebounds, or assists, that is. McKinney's out here. She's going to be looking. Tight defense all around her, and she's going to just throw it up to Grace. That's exactly what I do. Something like a little bit of a tight end from quarterback action. Mahomes to Travis Kelce, if you do, in the Super Bowl this coming Sunday. Here's Kelly on the contested shot, and she can't get it to go. So Clear Lake's going to be in transition. They're fast defense, and then they just stop it right before you think they're going to cut in, and then they just go around and find something else. Oh, my goodness. Faber is on fire. Faber's cutting through him like a lightsaber. Oh, and a double team from Kelly. Kelly's been double teamed a lot this game. Here's Taylor on the drive, little 2-on-2 opportunity, but she can't find anything to do with it. So here's Schwant looking out to Tatum, lots of ball movement. Here comes the 3. A little bit of a brick, that's okay. Here comes number 11, being Julia. Pass out to wide open Allie Mosby for 3. That's her second 3-point make of the night, 17 to 41. As the Lynx the Lynx do not have a single player so far that has multiple field goal attempts from beyond the arc made. So maybe we should start with that, getting our shooters on fire to maybe rally us back, because right now it's getting a little ugly as the Lions are pulling away from it. This ain't no cat fight. 17 to 41. Oh, there you go. The Lions got their first student section of the night. Student in the student section, so that's good to know. They don't need to have a big fan base to get them on fire, rallied up, roughened up. Okay, Lynx ball, 17-41. So McKinney will be passing it in. I can't find much. Our girls are kind of like they got some mucus on the soles of their feet. They're not moving around much. They got to get creative with it. Here comes Tatum, passing it down immediately back to Taylor. Here's Taylor going down for the layup, 19 to 41. Yes, sir. Taylor with 9, I believe. That's what I have on the scores tally. Maybe she'll be the first to get us in the double digits. for a single player. Rebound, passing down to Kelly. Kelly. Here's Taylor. She's going to find herself passing out to Grace. Grace takes it down to Kelly. Oh. Shoot. And the sub for Darby Dodd for number 25, Jaden Inley. There it goes down to Kelly. Kelly. Here it goes down to Tatum. Back to Taylor. Lots of T's in this team. There's Grace. Big Red passing it out. Little bit of moving, but it leads to nothing. Leads to a Lions defensive rebound. And a corner shot again. Oh, goodness gracious. Offensive rebound for 23. Again, Chelsea Hook. And another one. She must be DJ Khaled because she says another one. Another one. Chelsea. She's got 7 rebounds. Oh my goodness. Here comes Chelsea again. And she says, another one. Get me to the line. I need another one. Give me 2, matter of fact. Give me 2. Hope. Nanya. Here comes a sub. 31, which is Emily Tice, is subbed in for Julia Murfield. Murfield hasn't done much, but sink her triples. Oh, and maybe we found their weakness. Maybe it's that this Lion team isn't a free throw shooting team. Is that it? Goodness gracious, let's not put in the game of free throws already. But here comes the Lynx. Who's going to pull the lever? Who's going to hit the switch to get us in the second gear to rally the troops? Travel called. Sucking the life out of us. Oh my goodness. Here comes Tice. Passing into Faber. That's right. Let's get a stop. Faber. And a drive for 25. Ainley gets on the box score with her second field goal of the night. She's got 4 points. Here comes McKinney. McKinney shooting it. Oh, off to the right. Here comes the drive. Little handoff action. Faber's looking nice. She's got the nice dribbles between the legs, between the back, around the ankles. Breaking hearts out here. Score update. Faber's got 15. The Lynx have 19. Lynx are looking like they're in a loss right now. Here comes Hoverstein. Hoverstein, fade away, nothing. Oh, man. And this is Caitlin Vanderplague is subbed in as well, and she's lanky. She is absolute lanky. What's the call? I guess they'll call it a kickball violation, so it'll return to the Lions. Like they didn't lose it at all. 15 wants it on the drive. She's having a nice game. Passing out to Julia. Julia with the cross. Oh, 25. Oh, that ain't your shot, sister. That ain't going. 2 minutes left in this third quarter. McKinney. Ooh, behind the back. About got Tice to fall down. Here comes Hoverstein. Hoverstein on the drive out in the middle. Finds Miller, but Miller doesn't find anything. Bah, humbug. 15 on the drive again. 15, Allie Mosby. Mosby. Here comes 25. Throws it up. Well, 25 decided to take the game into her own hands, and that was quite the bad decision because she went back-to-back bad-looking shots from Ainley. Here's a drive for the Lynx, and it's going to roll right in. McKinney's in the double digits. She's got herself 11. 21-47. There it goes, out to there. Down to Tice. Tice with her first attempt, nothing. So Hoverstein will get the board and give to Taylor. This game's going by fast. Not a lot of fouls or not a lot of out-of-bound plays at all. McKinney calling for something. She's wanting some more communication for her girls. Can't really hear him. McKinney, nice behind the back and cross. Then throws it up and it'll be out to the left. Here comes number 11. Passing out to 31. 31 off the front of the rim. Come on, Tice.
Got five.
Substitution,
Kelly.
there's only 6 seconds left.
Set it high, Adley.
Push. The foul is called before the shot goes up. So that'll lead to an inbound pass with just 0.3 seconds left. So it's not really looking like the Lynx can do anything with this one. Throws it up. Oh. Ah. The Lynx highlighted stat of the night is Adley Schwant did get that nose banged up in on after she got the ball to the face, so she does got a little bit of a cotton ball in her nose. So that's good. Other than that, you haven't missed much from the Lynx side. For Clear Lake, they've been scoring all in the third quarter, and they just have not stopped. Passing it down to Tice, out to Faber. Oh, gosh. Put Faber back in the game to really put salt in the wound, but luckily she didn't get that one to go. Here comes Kelly, passing it down to Cash Money, off the backboard. Yes, sir. Second field goal for Leah. Here it comes, passing it down and around to Julia. Oh, it rolled out of the rim. Lynx were wanting for a travel because Caitlin Vanderplag is just so tall and lengthy with her legs. She just looks like she's traveling everywhere, but she's not. 23-47, here comes Kelly. Oh, Vanderplag with the block. She related to Hakeem Olajuwon? Someone got the scoop on that? There comes Kelly passing it down, and a little miscommunication, but Kosh, the magician, finds it in her hands, and she coughs it right back up. No bueno. And there's Faber. I've said her name tonight, scoring more than I have the Lynx, I feel like. She's got her points to 17 now. Here comes Kelly, passing down to Jenna. Jenna, what you gonna do with it? Gonna get double teamed. That's what you're gonna get with it. Here comes Kelly for three. Off the right side of the rim. Nanya. In transition, Darby finds Julia. Julia gets it down to Faber. Faber with 19. She's got a lot of points. Faber ain't fibbing around. She's got the points that'll cost you a game. And Miller gets double teamed, and from the expression on her face, she's looking a little bit tired. I don't blame her. These Acrylic Lions have played some really good defense. Their seasonal stats don't really say much about how great their defense has been playing, but they really came to show to play today. Some in that lake water, I guess. They've been drinking. Oh, Faber broke an ankle. Oh, Faber getting a steal. Oh, and Kosh will sit on the ball. So it'll be Acrylic Line basketball. And Vanderplague will be subbed out. And so will Miller, Kelly Stokes, and Adley Schwant. And into the game, Taylor McKinney, Grace Overstein, and Morgan Galentine. Julia. Here comes Julia. With the little spin move with the right stick. Here it comes down the middle of the court. Nothing. Chelsea was just subbed in the game too. I don't know how I missed her, but she just got another gosh darn rebound, so that'll be her 8th of the night. Faber's got 22 points. She's got herself 4 threes, and the rest are just from making people look silly. And a double team. That's what the Lions are doing a lot. They're sucking us to the corner or like the middle of the key, not so much of the very top of it, but in the middle, and they're just double teaming the heck out of us, and they're just using their length with Vanderplague, Hulk, Darby Dodd's got some length, and they're just getting steal after steal after steal and score after score after score. These Lions are serious. Tatum. As she tipped it, it's a steal. Oh my gosh, she's gonna dunk it. Oh no. She almost dunked it. Felt like she could have though. So that'll leave Sarah Faber to have 24. So this is the first time in the match where she's got more points total than the Lynx have. I think after this game tonight, there's going to be a lot of talk in the film room. See what we can prepare for our next game Friday. The Lions are ruthless. They're standing up behind me. Wanting more and more and more. They're hungry. And that bell means the timeout is out in session. There's 4:50 left on the game clock. And my guess is that according to Hank's rule, that the Acrylic Lions will sail away with this one. Hank's rule being first team to get 50 in this girls matchup will end up getting the victory. That's been the rule since the beginning since we started broadcasting this season. And so far, after each and every game, if a game has gone to 50 even, it has worked out. In the previous game with the double overtime, as the Lynx about blew a 16-point lead in that one. But that's old news, and we're back onto this one. And after tonight, hopefully this will be old news too, as the Lynx need to review and study to get their butts into gear for next game, because we got to get some playoffs going. Here comes a steal from Tice. Gets it down to Hulk. Hulk gets a rebound too over Tatum. It's not fair. Hulk's about a whole head taller than Tatum. Oh, goodness. That's double digits for Hulk. 2 more rebounds and she'll have herself a double-double, which is 10 points and 10 rebounds. She's at 8 rebounds right now, but that was her 10th basket. Grace, and a little reach from Julia. Too aggressive, and the Lynx are in the bonus. Being a Lynx fan, all you can hope for our Lynx ladies is them just to finish the game out with pride and heart. Off games happen, and even after this game, I will not at all be have less love for the Lynx. I will always love the Lynx. I'm just expecting a big comeback for this next upcoming game Friday for the Lynx ladies. Here comes 25 on the crossover, and that's 60. That is 60. Ainley must have been hearing the smack I've been talking about her, because she just got on the board again. That's her 9th point. Ooh, Grace Overstein for 3. That's nice. 28-60. Let's cut it to half, girls. And now Tice will get on the drive. And she throws it over the rainbow style of the rim as Tatum is stuck down in the paint. Kaylin Anderson subbed in for Tatum Goings. Senior for senior. The Lynx with the 4 senior lineup, and Leah Kosh is just a junior. As Clear Lake has most of all their stars in as well. Morgan pulls up a shot but can't get it to go. Here comes Grace. Grace, nice save, passes it to Taylor. Taylor goes around. Passes it to Leah, and Leah would have been a nice basket for Kaylin, but she tossed it up. That's all right. Oh, shoot. Vanderpleg is subbed back in. The length. And more substitutions are made. Taylor McKinney and Grace Overstein come out. Kelly Stokes and Jenna Miller come in. Ball throws up to Vanderpleg. And Kaylin Anderson with the defensive rebound. Good stuff, Kaylin. Let's go, Kelly. Kelly goes, passes to Morgan. Morgan, and a steal for Tice. Tice is having a nice game. She's got quite a few minutes ever since the lead slipped away from us. Tice with the drive, finds it out to 41. Nice ball movement for the Lions. '41 being Ashlyn Freed with the 3-pointer, 28-63. Oh, and a steal. Oh. Leah Kosh landed on her chin. Yeah. Jane Ainley gets a steal now. Good stuff. Ainley goes and drives. Finds Tice. Tice. The tape on her wrist. Gives it to Jade. Jade. Tice. Nice pass. Just absolute length. Gets it to Vanderpleg for the basket. 20 seconds to go. Here comes Leah. Leah looking. She finds Miller. Miller for three. Pulls it. Rolls out of the rim as the Lions will just kind of milk the clock in the last few seconds of the night. Well, it was a tough one tonight for the Lynx ladies, but we knew that coming into the match as the Clear Lake Lions take over the #1 spot, tied with Hampton Dumont. Clear Lake is a tough team, and that's just really what it came down to. Is the Lynx are great, of course, and I'm still going to support them either way, and so should you, of course. We played a great game, nonetheless. With the scoring leader, it'd be Miss Sarah Faber. Story of the game was just her getting all them points. She got 24 for the Clear Lake Lions, and it came down to number 23, Chelsea Holt, getting 8 rebounds as well, and Ainley contributing for the Clear Lake Lions. So it was quite domination, but there's going to be those games where you slip up, and hopefully the boys see this and say, hey, let's get some revenge for our girls tonight. So I'll be back with you before tip-off for the Webster City Boys Lynx basketball game against Clear Lake Lions.